Hello everybody, these are some of the Hot Wheels highlights of the latest mixes of the year. Starting with the L case, we have Aston Martin Vantage on its third variation in the basics released last year. It also has the Car Culture Race Day version from this year. We have checked it when we unboxed the case and we know how good it looks with the premium treatment. Part of the Hot Wheels Turbo series, which has many cool cars, in a well-made white color, huge metal spoiler in the back and Gulf liveries that all of you seem to enjoy. Collectors don't go crazy for it, so it has been found easily on the pegs. Camaro SS in the fire department liveries, part of the Hot Wheels Rescue series. This casting has two main variations, one running from 2009 until 2016 with regular decals and paint schemes, and this version running from 2012 until present day, obviously with police liveries, decals and paint. I enjoyed this casting, the big wheels on the back and details like that front grille. For some reason, I always had a soft spot for Camaros, no matter what model they released, and it's one of the most iconic muscle cars. Nissan Leaf Nismo is one of the best castings, part of the L case, and it comes in white. This series had a few very interesting releases, but this one is right on top. It has been released in 2021, and it is, what many of us don't like these days, a full electric vehicle. Probably the reason its price is not that high on eBay. Other than that, it looks great. When it comes to details, it has them on the front, Nissan logo on the sides, red lines on the rims, and that huge metal spoiler in the back. It's a JDM car, I'm sure it is already part of many collections. Moving to the N case with more interesting highlights. Dodge Charger Hellcat being the first time in the basics mainline series, only part of premium so far, mostly Fast and Furious ones since 2021. A very cool muscle car, one that I definitely enjoy, even with it rocking this purple color. We don't have that many details on it considering we already saw it in the premiums. Those versions definitely are part of many collections, I wonder if this one is going to be the same. Land Rover Defender, part of the Hot Wheels Hot Trucks series. While I'm not a fan of this kind of series, I really enjoy what they did with this Defender. Color, huge wheels with a spare tire in the back and liveries on the body. It is missing the lights, front and back unfortunately. With that black base it is very close to the real model, so I am happy they didn't go with an extreme color like blue or red. I can also be happy if you guys enjoy the type of content I make, and you can show me by using the like and dislike buttons. It will help me a lot in the future. Jaguar I-Pace E-Trophy is an amazing paint scheme of white and black. It is the first year in the basics but the second color variation. Both of them have the Jaguar logos all over it, even on the back spoiler. I'm not a fan of these rims as you know, and it's missing the lights entirely. Its first release was in 2019 in the ID series with those well-made rims with the liveries on the tires. I would probably still choose the white version in the end, but I enjoy both of them in my collection. Corvette C7 convertible is the last casting from the N case, part of another very interesting series, Hot Wheels Roadsters. It was released for the first time in 2018, only part of Basics series, and the Super Treasure Hunt in 2021. A very neat metal flake brown color with front and back lights. The rims also have the brown lines on them, black base and black interior. I can't see anything wrong on it, and I know that I enjoy Corvettes as much as I enjoy Camaros. P-Case has a mix that unfortunately didn't appear that much in the stores around here, and I only managed to get my hands on the Celero GT, the first fantasy from today, although it doesn't look like one, probably based on a real-life model that Mattel didn't get the license to. I like fantasy castings in general, I have a few of them in my collection so far, and while they might not have the impact of a real model, they have their own charm. It's also the first time the exotic 10-spokes rims are used, and I hope Hot Wheels keep using them cause they look very good. It does look like an exotic car, something close to a Pagani. It has that huge spoiler in the back, the base is metal, so probably it is a beast on track sets. 1992 Dodge Viper RT10 is the most interesting casting from the P case. While it is the oldest from today, being released in 1993, it has gone through a few retools so far. The first in 2017, which is the version most of you know, and the one from today, being the version closest to the real-life model, and Hot Wheels designers did take it to a whole new level. Its body used to be thicker, wider, wheels were bigger, having a more fantasy touch. From what I have seen in posts on social media, most collectors enjoy this new version better. I enjoy both, but today's version is the one I used to remember as a kid. From Q case, we also only have 2 castings, Pontiac Firebird, part of the Muscle Mania series, one of the American classics being released for the first time in 2020 with a release each year, this variation being the best in my opinion. While it has interesting rims and color on it, it's missing any details in front or back. McLaren Solus GT is the casting I was very excited for when it was leaked online, and it definitely lives up to the hype for me. Another exotic hypercar that we're probably never going to see in real life, based on the McLaren Ultimate Vision featured in the Gran Turismo series of games. It does look like a rocket, with an interesting color scheme, but again, no details, so maybe Hot Wheels designers lost their touch for the end of the year, skipping details that new models cars used to have. Where they did not skip on details though is on these next sets, and you can check the case unboxing by clicking on these videos. Thank you for watching and have a great day!